In Greek mythology, once upon a time, in the age of gods and titans, there lived a great hunter named Orion. His origins were shrouded in mystery, some calling him the son of the sea god Poseidon, others attributing his parents to the titans, Uriel, and Poseidon, the hero of his unparalleled skill in hunting. One day, as he was hunting together with his dogs, Canis Major and Canis Minor, he saw something white in the bushes. He advanced stealthily, thinking it was a flock of birds. He instantaneously realized it was the 7 nymphs dressed in white tunics when he was near. The nymphs ran off as fast as the wind, but Orion chased them as quickly, for he was big and strong. Just as he reached out to grasp it, the nymph cried out for help, and Artemis immediately acted as if she heard them. The goddess turned the nymphs into flocks of white doves and they flew away. As they soared higher, Artemis asked Zeus to help them. The nymphs were suddenly turned into a cluster of 7 stars and lived together in the sky. Afterward, people called them Pleiades, or the 7 sisters. The goddess, later on, approached Orion but was dazzled by the huntsman's appearance, strength, and courage. Artemis is the Greek goddess of hunting, vegetation, wild animals, wilderness, childbirth, and chastity in ancient Greek mythology and religion. Artemis was the goddess of the moon, the hunt, virginity, etc. She herself had sworn to remain a virgin and to never marry. However, this was not to say that she didn't fall in love from time to time. Soon, Artemis and Orion became fast friends. They spent time exploring the forest and hunting together, challenging each other to relays and archery competitions. At night time, they entertained each other by telling stories while sitting by a fire, and the forests were filled with their laughter. Artemis and Orion fell madly in love with each other. They became lovers, friends, and each other's companions when hunting wild animals or exploring the forests. Artemis was very fond of Orion, the only person she ever cared for. Unknown to them, Apollo became jealous of their friendship. He wondered how his twin sister can love a mere mortal. Artemis told him that Orion was heroic, and that made Apollo furious. He plotted a plan against Orion right away. Apollo sent the scorpion to kill Orion. While Orion was sleeping, he dreamed about a giant scorpion appearing in the forest to challenge him. He got up and walked outside drenched in sweat and shocked to see that the scorpion from his dream was in front of him. He immediately battled with the scorpion, and similar to his dream, he could not pierce the scorpion's armor. The creature moved closer and closer to him, which makes him decide to swim off from shore. While Orion was escaping from the creature, Apollo approached his sister and told her that Candaon, an evil man who attacked a forest priestess, was there trying to flee by swimming across the sea. The idea of someone who attacked her own people infuriated Artemis. She went to the sea straight away, and Apollo quickly pointed out the man swimming far out in the sea whom she did not think was Orion. Artemis abruptly released her arrow, and it accurately hit the right spot, her Orion. Confused by her brother's relief, she instantly realizes that it was the man whom she loved. Apollo tricked her. She desperately swam out to the sea, hoping she could still revive Orion. However, she was too late, as the huntsman's spirit already departed his body. Full of anguish and regret, the goddess took Orion's body using her silver moon chariot and placed her lover in the sky as a tribute to her friend who bears the same name, the Orion constellation. The story of the tragedy between them spread across Crete. Artemis appealed to Asclepius, the god of medicine who specialized in healing, to bring Orion back to life, but Zeus refused the idea of bringing the dead back to life as there was a fine line between gods and mere mortals. Orion then gains immortality by living among the stars in the sky. Please subscribe my Imagiverse Kids channel. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Sorry for the delay.